Friends, today we reflect on the killing of young children for the sake of Jesus, a prophecy by Prophet Jeremiah, seen in chapter 31, verse 15. Thus says the Lord, in Ramah is heard the sound of sobbing, bitter weeping. Rachel mourns for her children. She refuses to be consoled, for her children, they are no more. And that prophecy was fulfilled in Matthew chapter 2, verse 16 and 17. When Herod realized that he had been deceived by the Magi, he became furious. He ordered the massacre of all the boys in Bethlehem and its vicinity, 2 years old and under, in accordance with the time he had ascertained from the Magi. Then was fulfilled what had been said through Jeremiah the prophet. Friends, the original context of this prophecy had to do with the mothers in Israel lamenting the deportation of their sons to Babylon. These mothers were personified as Rachel, the mother in the days of the patriarchs, whose sons Joseph and Benjamin had also been threatened with being no more. Ramah was a town close to Jerusalem and associated with Rachel's tomb. 1 Samuel chapter 10, verse 2 and 3. Certainly the killing of the innocents was not something that should have taken place at the birth of Jesus, the giver of life. However, it was only a foreshadowing of the future killings and death of people for the sake of the kingdom of God. It was a foreshadowing of the thousands of martyrs who would die for the sake of Jesus Christ. Today, as we prepare for the coming of Jesus, we need to ask ourselves, am I ready to die for the sake of Christ? Perhaps you and I would not die a martyr's death. But however, my friends, in order to bring Jesus and his message, in order to bring him alive in today's world, we need to die to ourselves. Perhaps we need to die to our comforts. We need to die to our greed and pride. We need to die to our unforgiving attitude. We need to die our arrogance. So today, as we gather, we need to ask ourselves, what am I called to die to for the sake of Jesus, who has come into the world for my sake? Friends, let your prayer be the prayer of Israel. Maranatha, come, Lord, come.